Salutations and felicitations to Mr. Andrew. This is Group Five's group assignment presentation. I am the only presenter here as Meshena has already dropped the course due to credit transfer and the other one is not cooperating, so I presume she is not interested. So for our chosen company is Starbucks. Starbucks is a well-known company that sells coffee products as well as signature coffee drinks. They also sell merchandises which can be purchased from their retails and online stores. They provide premium grade coffee products that are from all over the world, and these types of coffee beans that they produce in their products are very difficult to acquire, which makes Starbucks very special. Next, I will go into Starbucks SWOT analysis. Next, I will go into Starbucks SWOT. For strength, they have strong brand recognition, innovative business model, commitment to sustainability, strong customer loyalty, global presence, strong digital presence, strong financial performance. As for their weakness, they are major dependent on a single product line, which is coffee, intense competition in the coffee industry, limited international expansion in some markets, potential negative impact on commodity price fluctuation, dependency on a large number of company operated stores. As for their opportunities, they have the opportunity to expand into new markets, partnership and collaboration with either com- companies of brands, adopt price differentiations, introduce new product, as well as expanding their coffee subscription. They can also expand their reward royalty program, which is through the app, and they also are able to acquire complementary business or brands. As for their threats, competition from other coffee chains and independent coffee shops. So this could be from local coffee shops like Bus Bears, ZUS Coffee. Changes for customer preferences trends, like for example, maybe they would prefer tea over coffee. Economic downturn or market instability, supply chain disruption or sourcing challenges, labor disputes of employee turnover. Next, I will explain why Starbucks is one of the best companies. The strength of Starbucks stems from famous brands across the globe. People immediately recognize their brand when they mention coffee. So Starbucks is famously known for this. So anyone who is a coffee lover, they will immediately recognize Starbucks. They're also known for their loyalty programs, which goes beyond paying for mere coffee, which means that they give opportunity for consumers to earn rewards that allows them to redeem for free drinks, food, and merchandises. So this provides an incentive for consumers to continuously spend on Starbucks products. As of 2016, Starbucks opened over 128 stores, with 52% being company operated and 48% being licensed. So this shows that they actually have a lot of business operated stores which they can generate a lot of revenue. So again, this cements Starbucks dominance in the market. Next is Starbucks dedication towards sustainability. So recently, Starbucks launched a food waste reduction and hunger relief effort through Food Share program, which welcomes stores from the US and Canada to donate unsold foods to hunger relief organization. So this has been taken from their official website. However, there has been uh, their their images are in their website. So, but due to privacy reasons, I could not show them in this presentation, and there is no way for me to download the images. So the U.S. federal tax has offered them tax benefits for every food donated. However, Starbucks has made it clear that their goal is to reinvest $100 million back to their food waste and hunger relief program, which means that it allows them to recycle back and reinvest, recycle all their effort, as well as to redo this endeavor, which means that they can actually, they are dedicated towards a more sustainable approach in their business. However, just like every company, there are imperfections. So one of Starbucks' imperfections includes its flaws, that they rely too much on their product line, which is coffee. So coffee becomes their identity. They don't really expand. I mean, people don't really recognize Starbucks outside of coffee. Every time people mention Starbucks, it's always coffee. It's never other products. Their food, tea, drinks are not nearly as good as their competition. Yes, because there has a lot of strong competition with a lot of good variety of tea, and as well as a more aesthetically pleasing merchandise compared to Starbucks. One of them is Tea Life, and as well as Basbe, because Basbe Coffee recently released their mascot as a keychain. So some people find that very aesthetically pleasing. Competitors such as Coffee Bean Tea and Tea Tea Leaf provide a wider and better tasting options of coffee and teas. With the polarizing increase in more local companies like ZUS Coffee, Basbe in Malaysia, the competition's intensity is rampant. They are also highly dependent on company operated store revenue to generate their business. So, which means that they are they only have one source of revenue, which is company operated stores, instead of capitalizing on their franchise. Starbucks also are responsible for purchasing raw ingredients such as coffee, milk, and sugar, which contributes to the fluctuation price of commodity, according to Investopedia. Yes, because as they they buy a lot of these raw ingredients, the price tends to fluctuate. Whether as they buy more they buy more, so supply is maybe there is a sometimes there is a shortage, so the price tend to go up, and sometimes they don't have enough to cover, so there is a deficit in that. As for their opportunities, their Starbucks has the opportunity to develop a new strategy, which is very unorthodox for Starbucks, which is cultural sensitivity towards strategic partnerships. So Starbucks partners with Tata Group in India to expand their market presence. This joint venture allows Starbucks to understand local cultures and provide consistent brand qualities. This provides mutual growth to both Tata Group as well as Starbucks. Next is they managed to establish a marketing advantage as a result of international business venture. So Starbucks is able to create and release new products with price differentiations, which means that they can control how they market these new products. But knowing Starbucks, they would market it at a premium price. They can also improve on their reward system through their royalty program. So this business venture allows them to generate more profits, and they could use this profit to expand their royalty program. Next, I will be explaining on the imposing threats of Starbucks. So one of the imposing threats is a local coffee chains, which are growing rampantly in numbers, where they are selling a multitude of beverages, and some of these local coffee chains offer a wide variety of specialized products. An example would be ZUS Coffee, which in the recent in their recent menu they incorporate like a, a teh tarik, matcha teh tarik, which is where they are catered to local flavors, and they also sell it at a regular price instead of a premium price. So this gives an excuse for people to not go into Starbucks and purchase Starbucks products, and this alone create shows that they are they are not really adapting to the changes of trends in the market. And they are also Starbucks is also susceptible to market downturns, as their goods are considered an affordable luxury goods. However, Starbucks has failed to justify their brand and products to be premium quality, and they also failed to innovate new products as per the Forbes. So this shows that these other local coffee chains are doing far more better in terms of marketing compared to Starbucks. Next, I will be recommending the strategies for Starbucks. One is to maintain employee wellness. An example of case study would be NVIDIA, where they focus on maintaining employee benefits by reviewing their employee compensation every month. So this helps them to determine what kind of compensation employee deserve as per NDTV World. Next is to improve product quality and establish a market strategy for it. One example would be coffee bean and tea leaves, which is their pumpkin spice flavors. They are currently bringing back this flavor as it is a fan favorite of customers. Next is to build a robust supply chain that is responsible and flexible. One case example would be Zara, where they develop a very unconventional strategy. They start off by examining the market signals, such as what designs are selling fast, which the information would be relayed onto the designer to design and proceed with sourcing and production. This strategy helps them to maintain their success in trend setting as per the Financial Times. Lastly is to implement bold strategy implementation, such as expanding to digitization to suit customers' personalization. So one case study would be Lunkin Coffee, where they develop an innovative digitization strategy, which invented a new retail model. So this caters to all customer preferences and personalization. How this works is that it involves a lot of precise marketing data, offline and offline integrations, which allows them to secure a place in marketing in China, as well as building customer royalty. So what they did was they allow offline and online ordering through their app as well. With this allows them to cater to all aspects of customers, especially the ones who are underprivileged. In conclusion, Starbucks is a company that shines on their reputation in the market by commanding a strong presence. They understood that presence alone can make a huge impact on society as a whole. However, it takes more than just presence it to sustain in the market. Companies need to develop and adapt to changes of trends and continuously innovate in order to survive in uncertain times. Therefore, it is extremely important that managers, especially top level managers, to utilize all external factors such as uh, to take into account all external factors such as environment, economic, political, and etc.